This is absurd. Where's the mainstream media on this? So that Florida man that drove his van through a tent that was a bunch of elderly Trump supporters that were signing people up to vote for Trump. Well, where's the mainstream media? Now it's definitely for sure he has admitted it was politically motivated. It was hatred for Trump supporters. It was absolutely politically motivated. It was a radicalized left attack. So the radical left attacks yet once again, but where's the mainstream media? Yet, however, even if there was a pretend attack, one that didn't happen on someone's word with zero evidence, Jussie Smollett, boy, the mainstream media jumps on it, tooth and nail, they bite it, they don't let go, and they propagate it, and they say, man, it was heavy news forever. But this, the man has admitted that it was politically motivated. And he has admitted that it's done, and the evidence says that he has done it, but yet the big boys are silent. So let's read this. A Florida man who drove his van into a Republican voter registration tent was motivated by opposition to President Donald Trump, according to a newly released police report. And on the first video I did about this, I was like, yeah, duh. He rammed into a Trump tent of volunteers that were signing people up, elderly volunteers, to vote for Trump. He got out, he flipped them off, he was video recording the whole thing. He is a radicalized left, the violent left. And there's no report. And I would call out the violent right too, but where is the violent right attack that is not being lambasted by the media? But yet, when the left attacks, when Antifa attacks, when this person attacks, when the radical left attacks Trump supporters, it's almost like it's okay. And that's not okay. And I don't care. I don't support one side or the other. I support things that are going to help advance all of us together. Some ideas from this side, some ideas from this side. But when attacks like this, and it's political, and it's known, he admitted it. Where's the media? But boy, I'll tell you, if someone made up an attack, lied about an attack, regardless of evidence, the media would run with it. There is a fundamental problem with that. The suspect advised that he does not like President Trump. Okay. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office report of Gregory Tim's arrest says the report detailed more motivation for the Saturday attack, in which no one was injured, thank God. But it was redacted. The report does not say Tim advised the other reason was it's like something shitting on your grave. What? The report does say Tim advised the other reason was... Advised the other reason was? How about you just say it how... Tim said that the other reason that he did the attack was it was like someone shitting on your grave, having President Trump as president. Tim, 27, that is the assailant, accelerated his vehicle toward the canopy, tent, and tables while victims moved to avoid being struck. Tim then knocked over several tables, chairs, and the tent with his car, according to the report, and got out of his vehicle, took out his phone, and flipped them off before driving away. Tim willingly showed officers the video, which cuts off before he struck the tent, the police report says, and the suspect was upset that the video ended before he got the good part. Yes. Here we have an absolute, proven, radicalized left attack in the media. Doesn't care. If you had reversed the roles and that was pick any candidate, Bernie Sanders, and a bunch of elderly Bernie Sanders supporters signing people up to vote for Bernie Sanders, and someone got out that supported Trump and got out and ran over the tent and got out and videotaped it and flipped them off and ran off and then said, damn it, shucks, man, the tape ended before I got the good part. You know damn well as I do, the media would be all over it. And that is the problem. That is the problem. The episode was widely condemned by Republicans, including Florida Senators Mark Rubio and Rick Scott, and the Senate Attorney General Ashley Moody, Trump also denounced the attack on Saturday, tweeting, "Law enforcement has been notified. Be careful, tough guys, who you play with." A Trump campaign spokesperson, Rick Gorka, told Politico on Tuesday that the attack on President Donald Trump's supporters will only motivate our team to work harder to win Florida again in November. And it will. You think you're serving your cause. You think you're being funny. You think you are, I'm going to get this really cool event. I don't think he was aiming for people. I think he was really aiming for the tables, because he was going to get a funny look what I did to the Trump supporters video. And in his head, he probably thought, oh, it's going to be viral. I'm going to be well known. Look at this guy. And I'm going to be propped up as the guy who defends us against Trump supporters or some stupid thing. But it's all brought about by what news this individual watches and the inability to step back and look at life and be like, it is not about Orange Man bad. Take a step back. The economy is good. Is he a great president? No. Does he make mistakes? Absolutely. Is he the worst president? No. He's kind of, I find him boorish and rash and kind of bullyish. But hey, you know, people are people. It's the position that we should look at, and are we better now than we were in the past? Yeah. Yeah, as a whole we are. The economy's up, unemployment's down, trade deals are coming through. If you take a step back and you stop partisan lines and you look at things, it's not that bad. But this person was so radicalized that they lived in an echo chamber. And that's what this channel, and that's what almost every political channel that I have ever watched on YouTube is all about, is about busting those echo chambers and saying, hey, there's other ways to look at things and let's discuss things. But people like this, well, what are you going to do? I mean, the mainstream media is not reporting on it, so I'm going to report on it. Florida is a must-win for Trump, who dominated throughout the state in 2016 and outperformed past Republican candidates among older, white, and blue-collar voters. The president, a lifelong New Yorker, changed his primary residence from Manhattan to Palm Beach, Florida in September, listing his Mar-a-Lago resort as his permanent residence. Where's the equality? Where's the equal reporting? No, the mainstream media has to be quiet on this story because it doesn't fit their narrative, but yet a Trump supporter attacking just about anybody in the world, well, that supports their narrative. So whether it's true or not, if you have a Trump supporter attacking somebody, well, it's going to be mainstream news. However, if a Trump supporter is attacked, it's going to be a blip and that's it. Done. Even if it's proven that it was politically motivated. He admitted it. He said it. It was politically motivated. So that's the mainstream media for you. Get your news from multiple sources, multiple places, multiple ideas. Dissenting opinions are an awesome thing to listen to. Challenge your belief system. If your belief system is never challenged, then how do you know your belief system is secure and good and correct? Unless you get out there and you challenge it. And stop looking at things on partisan lines if you're one of those kinds of people. I love you guys. I will see you on the next one.